Charles Darwin once said, "It's not the strongest of the species that survives, nor the most intelligent, but the one most adaptable to change."
It is like a finger pointing away to the moon. Don't concentrate on the finger or you will miss all that heavenly glory. Do you understand?
This is the before and the after, the cause and effect. Before the crash, the disaster, before disrespect. Before it was who had flows, who spit the best. Now it's about who holds tools or who gets checks. This is that 2-inch real school. Way before Pro Tools, way before chopped and screwed or auto-tuned vocals. Way before rhymes of money motivated and coke fueled. Before studio gangsters only wanted to smoke food. Way before radio stations and pluggers broke you. Before young hopefuls bust mainstream and broke through. Way before we used social networks to promote tunes. Before you got tagged in Facebook and they poked you. Way before MySpace, way before Twitter. Before Google search engines and Wikipedia. Way before YouTube views on iTunes. We were digging for bricks and record shops to find tunes. Way before Amazon we had Mr. Bongos. We had major flavors before the digital downloads. Before you aka or MTV Basic, there was a true UK scene that was creative.
Emotional content, not anger. Now try again. With me. Now try again.
So before they mistake this as someone getting slated, I don't hate change, I embrace it. Let's face it, this is my spaceship. My getaway is my great escape. It's how I got emancipated. Before this I was juggling like the next man, but not in a circus, come on, had real purpose. So before you dismiss all our efforts like it's worthless, do your homework and research it. Before they interfered with our broadcast with digital, they was transmitting messages subliminal. Before the feds killed the scene and blamed it on criminals, and the stuff enough youths was spitting got ridiculed. Truth is these rookies always think that they're invincible. Before they take time and understand the grind and principles. Before they came through I was doing the same interviews. I'll show you the rest after the interval.
How did it feel to you? Don't think. Feel.
This is the before and the after. All before the rise and after the fall. Before awards and the blacks on the wall. Come before the storm, after the war. This is the before and the after. All before the rise and after the fall. Before the drugs and the alcohol. Come before the storm, after the war. So even after all we contributed, all the students we tutored, all the ones we influenced, that act like we didn't do shit. After I introduced it and put them on my new shit, careers got boosted. They act like we didn't do shit. After I produced the music, even gave them the blueprints, the formulas, the concepts and ideas, and they used it. After I kicked off the hinges, made them respect the British, made them know we got lyrics. They act like we didn't do shit. After I spoke out, I got froze out, no doubt. I got no love, no support and no shouts. They even told me, Tony, play the game, don't route. But now if the names get brought up, it gets thrown out. After I built it, furnished it, fixed it, serviced it, they act like I can't get in my own house. After we killed it, murdered it, bodied it, deaded it, and done enough shit they don't know about. Some dumb pricks take the piss too, like I'm supposed to dish your back cause I'm mentioning your shit tune. What's that all about? You're desperate to get mentioned, so you create hype tension for attention. Before I came out there were others before me, but I never came out with played out beef, it's corny. If you ain't got nothing for me, don't call me, you'll bore me. Cause after I'm gone you're gonna miss me sorely. I wasn't after the fame or the glory, I just came to entertain, change the game and tell my true stories. You don't like me, by all means just ignore me. Cause after it's all said and done there's nothing more. This is the before and the after. All before the rise and after the fall. Before awards and the blacks on the wall. Come before the storm, after the war. This is the before and the after. All before the rise and after the fall. Before the drugs and the alcohol. Come before the storm, after the war.
We need emotional content. I said emotional content, not anger. Now try again. With me. That's it. How did it feel to you? Let me think. It is like a finger pointing away to the moon. Don't concentrate on the finger or you will miss all that heavenly glory. Do you understand?